Hello everyone, it's Miss Dark Shigo here, and today I am going to be, now that we're in November, that means I can start reviewing Christmas movies now. And as you could see here, this Christmas movie I am going to be reviewing is called Silent Night Deadly Night. This came out in 1984. It's an American slasher film, and it's pretty much talks about, a young man named Billy Chapman who suffers from PTSD over witnessing his parents' murder on Christmas Eve by a man disguised as Santa Claus. So pretty much that's the main plot of it. However, there is a loose remake to this movie that came out in 2012, which of course there has been talks about rumors being spread, throughout the rest of this series. Now, there is a second silent a movie called Silent Night Deadly Night Part 2, which continues the story of Billy's younger brother, which I'll talk about in the next one. There is also a third film called Better Watch Out. There's also what was it? Oh, Initiation, which is the fourth movie, and The Toymaker, which is the fifth film. So anyway, I'm gonna sit here and, talk about well, I'm gonna be talking about the first one in this video, but I will talk about the others in other videos because, So basically, sometime in 1970s, 5-year-old Billy Chapman and his family were, visiting a nursing home in Utah where his grandfather lives, and pretty much, what happened is they, on their way home, a criminal dressed in a Santa suit who robbed a liquor store, killed the owner, and attempts to hijack the family. He does attempt to shoot Billy's father, which he does, and attempts to assault Billy's mother, for but he slashes her throat with a switchblade. So 3 years later, Billy and Ricky are celebrating Christmas in an orphanage staged by Mother Superior. So basically, Billy, Lee, they try to help Billy, but he's regularly punished. However, on Christmas, the orphanage invites a man in a Santa suit to visit the children. So Billy, unfortunately, has suffered a lot of damage from that because, you know, with, the fact that Santa Claus killed his parents, Billy just gets very traumatized because of that. So, yeah, I mean, that obviously is what happened. So, later on, 10 years later, Billy is now 18, leaves an orphanage for a normal life, gets a job at a local boy at a toy store with the support of Sister Margaret. So, he pretty much gets morbid visions of his parents' murders on Christmas Eve. The employee so Billy's boss, Mr. Sims, makes Billy, pretty much wearing a Santa suit. And while he's in the Santa suit, he goes on a murdering spree and he starts, killing people. That's basically what it is the guy dressing up as Santa Claus going around and killing people. That's the entire plot of this movie. I personally really have to say that this is obviously a really good horror movie, especially for a Christmas film. I mean, even though it's a Christmas film, but I personally thought this was a really awesome movie. I mean, to be fair, I really enjoyed the concept of this. It's actually really neat and well done, especially for something that's made in the 80s. It's still a really good movie. I mean, if you want to watch a really good horror movie around Christmas time, I can definitely recommend Silent Night Deadly Night. It's a really great film. You definitely will not be disappointed once you see it. It's a really great film. I personally remember watching this, I mean, a few years ago. I can't remember if it was 2018 or 2019, but it was one of those years where I actually saw it and I thought it was pretty good. I loved the film. I mean, the first film was just really awesome and well done. I personally like the gore of this because I think the deaths were well done as well as the gore. I mean, it's typical for 1980s film, but it's still a really good movie. I personally really enjoyed, watching this movie. It's a really good film. I mean, there's a lot of great scenes in there that I think that they're really cool. However, there is a Silent Night Deadly Night Part 2, which is a sequel to this one that I will review you sometime in the future. So, yeah, you're going to be looking forward to that. Now, I mean, this film had received some controversies, when it came to this film. So, pretty much after this film was, released, it got some controversy regarding, the fact that that pretty much, they're having like Santa Claus going around and killing people and stuff. There has been, yeah, I'm just going to say that there was a little bit of controversy when it came to this movie. However, that's just what it is. So, with that being said, and that being the case, I'm just going to simply say right now that I will review the other sequels to Silent Night, Deadly Night in the future. So, yeah, I guess with that being said and that being the case, let's get on with our score. And that, my pretties, well, everyone, was Silent Night, Deadly Night. This is the first movie. I give it 10 out of 10 stars. A really good Christmas horror film for anybody who want to watch a Christmas movie, but also in the horror movies. You definitely really have to check out this film. It's a really good movie. I remember watching this film and it was really good. I personally really like the idea of Billy Chapman going around killing people like, dressed up as Santa. I thought that was a pretty original concept, especially for something that was made in the 80s. I personally have to say this was a really great film. I mean, I really do like the other films as well, like the second and the third one. Not really a big fan of the fourth or the fifth movie, but the first two were my ultimate favorites because they were really good and they had connections with, Billy Chapman and his brother Ricky, which I thought that was pretty neat. So, I will review the second movie sometime. I don't know when I'll review the second movie, but I'll try and find the time to review it in the future when I can. So, anyways, what did you guys personally think of this movie? Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I'm Mr. Arshigo. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're new to my channel, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell notification bell to when I upload so that way you guys will not miss an upload. If you guys want to go follow me on my main channel known as The Lion Queen or Shadow the Lion Queen, feel free to do so because it's on my front page of my channel. So with that being said and that being the case, I'll be catching you all in the next video. Peace on like always. I'll see you all next time.